It's a great amount of depth for tonight. Division III Central quarterfinal matchup between the visiting Bellingham Blackhawks and our very own Lowell Gryphons. Before the start of tonight's game, there's a couple quick announcements. First of all, the facilities are located downstairs between the two stairwells. The Griffin Snack Shack is open for your convenience. It's located outside the gymnasium to your left. No food and drink is allowed in the gymnasium. Greater Lowell is a no smoking campus. Our officials for tonight's game are James Byrne, Glenn Hoyle, James Simony. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the starting lineup for the visiting Bellingham Blackhawks. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove the cap for the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
From Greater Lowell Tech in Tingsboro, Mass, this is MIAA boys basketball on LSP. Tonight, it's the Division III Central quarterfinals between the number 5 seed Bellingham Blackhawks with a record of 16-5 and the number 4 seed Greater Lowell Gryphons with a record of 16-5. Good evening, everybody. I'm Sam Feely, ready to bring you the play-by-play story alongside Saeed Vasugi on camera. This is the second straight year that Bellingham and Greater Lowell have faced off in the MIAA Division III Central Tournament, and they met here last year in the first round when Greater Lowell was the 6th seed and Bellingham was the 11th seed, and Bellingham upset Greater Lowell here at Greater Lowell Tech 47-42. So Greater Lowell, again the home team against the Blackhawks, looking for some revenge on their mind and hopefully looking for a more comfortable result than the nail-biter against number 13 Tingsboro last time out on Tuesday. Meanwhile, Bellingham coming off a strong showing against Bromfield, smothering the Trojans 54-24 Tuesday night. The game is on, we're underway. Bellingham in the road black jerseys, and Greater Lowell in the road gold jerseys. There is Luis Huertas, the sharpshooter. He'll take a three and splash it down. A deep and experienced roster for Bellingham. They run 16 players, and more than 2/3 of them are seniors. Here is a three that is back iron, no good. The rebound corralled by Mitchell Olson, swung around to Phil Jones, he gives it up. Going down to a knee is Tate Pike, he hands it over to Jones. 16 to shoot. The drive and a traveling violation. Talking to Joe Kane, the Greater Lowell head coach, before the game, he said the higher scoring the game, the more it favors Greater Lowell. They do not want this to be a game in the 50s. They want it in the 60s and up. Choate saves that one from going out of bounds, at least temporarily, but then he slips and is unable to keep possession, and it will be turned over to the Blackhawks. 1 minute and 8 seconds gone by. Bellingham bringing a substantial student section to our right. Feels like it's been a home game felt like a home game for Tingsboro the other night. It feels like a home game for Bellingham here as well, but we'll see. But obviously, Greater Lowell held home court advantage against Tingsboro. The ball is stolen by Jacob Burke. The outlet pass to Huertas for the deuce. So 5 quick ones for Luis Huertas. An early 5-0 lead for the Blackhawks, for the Gryphons, and an offensive foul is called on Mitchell Olson. Paul Choate had a double-double, but also fouled out last time against Tingsboro. Also had a monster one-handed dunk driving to the lane. Fade away by Huertas, rims out. Josh Ortiz tries to get the rebound, but instead it'll be Olson. Losing the handle is Jones. It's on the deck, and this will be a tie ball, and it'll be possession Bellingham. Inbound pass comes to Tate Pike, who back irons the long deuce. Pike gets his own rebound in the stick back. Faking the handoff to Huertas, and the ball poked away by Pike. Back the other way come the Blackhawks. Down low for Pike, who kicks it out. Now a three that is good. Corey Shapani with the three, and Joe Kane calls a timeout. Advertising opportunities are available on LSP. Get your company's message on air or on localsportsproductions.com for as little as $25 per ad. Visit localsportsproductions.com/advertising or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. Luis Huertas with all 5 for Greater Lowell. I'm a little surprised at the early timeout by Joe Kane. 5 in a row by the Gryphons, followed by 5 in a row by the Blackhawks. And obviously Joe Kane sensed something that he wanted to tidy up with his boys. Same 5 out of the timeout. Josh Ortiz getting the start in place of Devontae Matandwa for Greater Lowell. Huertas jab steps a couple times, finds Mota, who can't get it to go off the back iron. And a jump ball will give possession to Greater Lowell after Mitchell Olsen gets the rebound, but Josh Ortiz ties him up. So Huertas will trigger the inbound, give it to Choate, out to Burke, back to Huertas. He doesn't need much space to get a shot off, and he stepped out of bounds. So let's see if Bellingham can take their first lead of the game here. Croy Shapani, the son of head coach for Bellingham, TJ Shapani, goes over to Olsen. Out to Jones for 3. Off the side iron, no good. And Choate will let it go out of bounds, and it'll be a turnover to the Gryphons. Choate directing traffic. Had a screen from Burke, went the other way. Finds Ortiz. Backing in, the floater is good. That ends the 5-0 spurt by Bellingham. Jones looking to press. Kicks it out to Shapani. Michael Reisfelder goes out to Olsen. That's Pike, and Pike carried. (7-5) our score, about midway through the first quarter. Choate gets a screen from Ortiz. Now pulls into a long 2. The official signaled it a 3. I'm pretty sure he was inside the arc, but regardless, the rebound by Jones. And now Jones crosses to his right, drives, runner in the lane is off the glass and good. It's Phil Jones' first 2 of the game, and we're tied at 7. Mota finds Choate. Draws the foul and will go to the line for 2. Jack Buckley, who just checked into the game, is guilty of the foul. And Choate, with the Bellingham student section in his right ear, makes the first of 2 free throws. Want LSP to tape or broadcast your team's games? Rates start just $100 per game. Also ask LSP about streaming your next gaming tournament, wedding, concert, recital, school play, meeting, or other event. Visit localsportsproductions.com/services or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. Buckley gets the rebound and draws a foul. Foul's on Burke. That's the first foul of the half. On Greater Lowell. They get it in the front court. Touch pass to Jones. Jones backs up, swings it out. Now out to Shapani for a long 2. Tried to use the glass, could not, and the rebound by Brian Boja. Choate goes into the corner for a spot-up 3 that is airballed. Shapani hauls in the miss, gets the outlet pass, and a foul called on Luis Mota. Jack Buckley will go to the line for 2. And that rims out. You can follow LSP on the web at localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, and Teespring, LSP37, Snapchat, LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. We want to thank everybody for getting us to the 200 subscriber mark. Let's get it to 250, and we'll give away another LSP t-shirt to the winner of the winner's choice. 1 of 2 at the line for Jack Buckley, and we are tied once again at 8. Been tied at 5-7 at 8 this game. Mota goes to his left. And he nearly threw it away from Matano, but he hauls it in. Boja backing in, off the glass it in. Kicked out to Jones. The drive dropped off. Ethan Carr kicks it out. Now back to Carr for an air ball. And Lazu gets them loose ball. Driving the baseline, dropping it off for Boja, and stepping on the baseline was Matandwa. 2:23 to go in the first quarter. Right now, the pace favors Bellingham in terms of the scoring pace that Coach Kane alluded to when I was talking to him before the game. Jones kicks it out to Shapani. Shapani directing traffic, hands it off to Jones, 14 to shoot. Jones goes to the free throw line, dropped off down low, no good. The rebound ripped away, and the stick back is good for Jake Bassett. We are tied at 10. Nice move in the layup by Luis Mota to reclaim the lead for Greater Lowell at 12-10. We've been tied at 5-7, 8, and 10 this quarter. Kicked out for a 3 that is airballed, and it will go out of bounds to Greater Lowell. Greater Lowell's led by as many as 5 this quarter. That was a 5-0 run they got on. They got out to start the ball game before Bellingham evened it at 5 quickly, and that forced a timeout by Joe Kane. 2 fouls aside, possession arrow favors Greater Lowell. Here is Jose Lazu. Goes to his right in Matandwa. Matandwa trying to spin away from the defense of Tyler Warren. Finds Ortiz for the deuce. (14-10). Justin Creighton gives it up. Kicked out. Pike for 3, wide open. Blackhawks back within 1. And the ball stolen by Pike. Stolen right back by Matandwa. Six-second difference between the shot and game clock. Step back 3 by Mota. His shot is blocked. And the steal. Blocking foul and 1. And Bellingham has its first lead of the ball game. And now we have a stoppage of play as Jose Lazu is down after committing the foul. Oh, he has 2 fouls. He'd be coming out anyway, but Jose Lazu hit his head hard after, I believe it was his head, after being called for the foul. And he is face down on the baseline, and I hope he's okay. Trainer's coming out to have a look at him. Just looking back on the replay, yeah, his head, the back of his head, slammed onto the baseline while he was trying to draw the charge. We hope Lazu's okay. He'll walk off under his own power, but with a little support from Mark White and Joe Kane. And so, after all that, Tyler Warren will go to the line for a three-point play. They're going to have a substitution, obviously, for, well, it's not even going to be for Lazu. It's going to be Burke coming back in for Boja. So the three-point play opportunity for Tyler Warren. And he side irons it, but the rebound tracked down by Justin Creighton. Pike trying to escape the defense of Moda. Gets a jump pass off, no backcourt violation, and it's heaved off the rafters on the attempt by Tyler Warren, and that'll do it for the first quarter. 15-14 our score, Bellingham on top of Greater Lowell. The LSP store is now open. Get yourself a DVD copy of most LSP video broadcasts or one of several different designs of stickers or shirts, including the LSP hoodie and the Never Concede collection. Visit localsportsproductions.com/store after the game to place your order.
To learn more about LSP, including how to buy a DVD of tonight's game, see Sam Feely at the table in front of the bleachers at halftime or after the game. And be sure to follow LSP on the web. LSP, localsportsproduction.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, and T-shirt. LSP 37, Snapchat, LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel.
Five points for Luis Huertas, 4 for Josh Ortiz, 5 points for Tate Pike, 3 for Corey Shapani. It's been a very spread out scoring for both teams.
Today, just until after the half, so make sure you stop by and get whatever beverages or food you eat before it goes up.
So it'll be Bellingham ball to start the second quarter. And it's in the hands of Phil Jones. Jones trying to get away from Moda. Out to Creighton, who goes back over to Jones. He'll drive the baseline over Choate. Back iron, no good. The rebound tracked down by Huertas. Huertas looking to his left, uses a screen, gives it up. Step back. No double dribble called. Now here's a three that is back iron, no good. And skying in for the rebound is Mitchell Olsen. Now here's Jones. Jones gives it up for a three that is rimmed out. The rebound and the stick back will not go for Mitchell Olsen, but it'll go to the line for two.
Number 23,
And that's the fourth foul
number 23, Mitchell.
on Greater Lowell. And the first free throw is good for Mitchell Olsen. LSP's next broadcast is tomorrow afternoon at 2:55 p.m. when the Lawrence Academy Spartans host the Governor's Academy in the NEPSAC Class B girls basketball semifinal. Watch the game live at localsportsproductions.com/live and stream the game the next day at localsportsproductions.com/on-demand or on the LSP YouTube channel, or buy a DVD of the game at the LSP store. Choate drives, puts up the layup. First field goal for Paul Choate, and we are tied at 16. Pike goes cross court to Jones. Jones goes down low for the deuce. That is not there, but the rebound and the stick back is also not there. Olsen kicking himself there. The outlet pass, Matanwa saves it, and a whistle. And a foul on Bellingham, and it's on Tyler Warren. That's the third foul on Bellingham. First on Warren. Who's going to take the inbound? It's going to be Matandwa. Choate, a whistle and an offensive foul. And it's on Huertas. Already 5 fouls on Greater Lowell. Shapani goes over to Jones, back to Shapani. Shapani uses a screen from Olsen, now kicks it out to Reisfelder. Reisfelder kicks it out to Jones. Down low, through the wickets, stolen by Huertas. Huertas stutter steps, now steps into a 3, off the glass, no good. And the rebound by Olsen. 1 point and 5 rebounds for Olsen. Jones going in, blocking foul on Huertas. And that's already the second on Huertas and the 6th on Greater Lowell. So 2 free throws for Phil Jones. And he rims out the first one. Bellingham 2 of 6 at the line right now. Second free throw for Jones is good. 3 points for Phil Jones. And Bellingham back on top, 17-16. Choate, the point forward, if you will. Spins, drives, will go to the line for 2.
Number 4, Michael Reisfelder, that's his fourth on the team.
First foul on Reisfelder, 4th on Bellingham. And Choate can't get the first one to go. Choate to tie this game. And it doesn't get it. Choate 1 of 4 at the line. Rebound by Reisfelder. Now down low. Pass off the mitts of Matandwa. He didn't have possession, so that doesn't reset the shot clock. Jones will trigger the inbound in the near left corner. Kick back out to Jones, who finds Shapani. Shapani hands it off to Jones. Jones to his left, takes the long 2 and sinks it. 5 for Phil Jones. And Bellingham out to its largest lead at 19-16. And Greater Lowell's best 3-point shooter, Huertas, on the bench with 2 fouls. Ortiz fakes the pass, now takes the fadeaway. Shot might have been blocked. And Wesley Burke couldn't corral the rebound. And instead it's Shapani who will kick it out for a corner 3 that is back iron, no good, in the rebound right to Matandwa. Matandwa has it poked away by Jones. He stays in bounds. And a traveling violation on Shapani. So the ball will come back into the front court. 4:52 to go, 19-16 our score. Rematch of last year's Division III Central first round matchup, which Bellingham won on the road. Choate will drive and draw a foul. Fouls on Pike, that's his first, and the 5th on Bellingham. And let's see if Paul Choate can erase this bugaboo at the free throw line. Free throws have historically been a difficult task for Greater Lowell, although Choate sinks that one. There was Greater Lowell against Bartlett a couple years ago in the Division III Central Championship, a game that Bartlett won by 30. And they had 3 players with 20-point double-doubles. What happened was Greater Lowell didn't make a free throw the entire game. Pike kicks it out. Back to Pike, spots up for three, yes! Pike's got 8. And Bellingham up by 4. And a foul called on Pike, and that's his second.
Foul number 33, Chase Pike. That's the second, 6th on the team.
So both teams now in the 1-1. With Matandwa to trigger the inbound with a full shot clock, goes in the backcourt to Choate. Choate has a screen, uses it for a 3 that doesn't roll home. The rebound by Reisfelder. Back the other way comes Shapani. Over to Jones, back to Shapani, spot up 3, yes! And another timeout called by Joe Kane. Bellingham out to its largest lead at 25-18. Advertising opportunities are available on LSP. Get your company's message on air or on localsportsproductions.com for as little as $25 per ad. Visit localsportsproductions.com/advertising or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information.
Please no food or drink allowed in the gymnasium.
Pike with 2 fouls, but also 8 points. Shapani with 6. 3 for Phil Jones. Greater Lowell hasn't had anybody eclipse Huertas. Fade away is front iron, it goes over the backboard. Bellingham outscoring Greater Lowell 10-4 this quarter. Here comes Shapani. He'll kick it out for a long 2 that is no good by Jack Buckley. The rebound by Burke. Back the other way comes Moda. No! Corner 3 air ball, but the rebound hauled in by Bellingham. Out to Shapani. Takes the 3 off the glass. Another rebound. Third opportunity not there for Jack Buckley. Moda finds Choate. Choate doesn't get it to go, but he'll go to the line for 2. And the foul is on Shapani.
5 for Shapani. That's his first 7th on the team. Shooting 2.
Here's Choate, who's 2 of 6 at the line tonight. He sinks that one. Sinks them both. The lead is back to 2 possessions, 25-20. Creighton kicks it out to Jones. Jones directing traffic, looks to his right, finds Creighton. Creighton gives it up to Buckley, who finds Shapani, goes down low for Reisfelder. Wild layup off the glass and in. First field goal for Reisfelder, and the lead is back up to 7, 27-20. Mota, spin move, circus layup, no! Rebound Reisfelder. Outlet pass to Jones, drives the baseline, backs up. Finds Reisfelder, hands it off to Jones. Jones directing traffic, hands it off to Shapani, who dumps it down low. No good, and the rebound by Burke. Burke gets it ahead to Choate. Choate, spin move, yes. 90 seconds to go in the half. Shapani gets it into the front court, takes a wild shot, and he'll go to the line for two. And the foul's on Matandwa, and that's his first, and the 7th of the half on Greater Lowell.
Now on number 11, Devontae Matandwa, that's his first, 7th on the
Huertas gonna check back in. Shapani for his first free throws of the game. He misses the first one. So Huertas back in, so is Boja. Ortiz sitting down, and Matandwa. So it's Choate, Boja, Burke, Mota, and Huertas. Huertas is cherry picking in the corner on the far right side, and that one rims out, but who's gonna get the rebound? It's gonna be Bellingham. Reisfelder saves the possession, and another foul will send not Jones, Creighton to the line. And the foul's on Boja.
That's his first, 8th on the team.
2 free throws.
Number 10,
Justin Creighton. Wow, both teams struggling at the free throw line. Shapani has taken a seat. Tyler Warren is back in for Bellingham. Second free throw for, Creighton. And that one is back iron, no good, but a third possession for Bellingham. That one won't go, and finally Choate secures a rebound. Choate will drive the baseline, and a foul on the ground. The foul's on Warren, and that's his second.
Warren, that's his second, 8th on the team.
The 8th foul of the half on Bellingham, so 1-1
number 23
for Choate,
for
who's 4 of 8 at the line and only just got to 500 at his last trip. We're gonna have a couple substitutions. Ortiz looks like, no, he's gonna check in for Choate. Wesley Burke is going to check in for Huertas. So 1-1 for Choate. And the first one is good. Second free throw. Back iron, but Jacob Burke there for the rebound, and another, is that a foul or is that out of bounds? Oh, double dribble, okay. Matandwa's gonna check back in for Burke. 50 seconds to go, 2-for-1 opportunity for Greater Lowell if they hurry. Shoveled over to Shapani. Working on Wesley Burke. Hands it off to Creighton. Creighton gets it to Jones. From just outside the key, no good. The rebound by Mota. Mota kicks it out. And a foul on the ground. And the foul's on Jones.
Philip Jones, his first, 9th on the team.
So that's the 9th on Bellingham, 1-1.
Number 11, Devante Mutandwa.
And Matandua's going to check in, but we're going to have another substitution as the Burke brothers are going to exchange. Jacob in for Wesley. First one is good for Matandwa. Second one rims out. Rebound by Olsen. Olsen trying to set a screen, but Shapani doesn't use it. Jones escapes the defense from Mota, and denied by the rim, but drawing the foul is Olsen. Foul's on Ortiz, that's his first.
Number 23, Mitchell Olsen.
Olsen will go to the line for 2. And he back irons that one. Huertas and Choate back in. To pad this to a 2-possession lead. And that rattles home. So 12.8 seconds for Greater Lowell to get one shot off. Choate steps back. And a foul!
Number 10, Justin Creighton. That's his
And the foul's on Creighton.
team foul, double bonus.
That's the first foul on Creighton, and this means double bonus for Choate. And he rims out the first one. Boja and Matandwa back in. King Mondier has drifted onto the court. Second free throw for Choate is good. And the official wants a redo for some reason. Five seconds. Shapani gives it up. Creighton, and that'll do it. So we go to halftime. It's a close one. The Bellingham Blackhawks lead the Greater Lowell Gryphons 28-25. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back in about 10 minutes with the second half from Greater Lowell Tech and Tingsboro Mass's MIAA boys basketball on LSP. Welcome back to the third quarter of MIAA Boys Basketball and LSP. Sam Feely here with you from Greater Lowell Tech in Tingsboro, Mass, alongside Saeed Vasugi on camera. Well, in this MIAA Division III Boys Basketball Central quarterfinal matchup, it is exactly the pace that Joe Kane did not want. It's Bellingham 28, Greater Lowell 25 to begin the third quarter, and it will also be Greater Lowell possession. I was, like I said at the top of the broadcast, when I'm talking to Joe Kane at the during pregame warm-ups, and an offensive foul to begin things at that. It's going to be on Josh Ortiz. It's a second, but what I was saying was Joe Kane told me that this game can't be in the 50s. It has to be in the 60s or higher for them to have a chance. And they're not nearly on that pace right now. Awkward looking shot, and Ortiz draws the foul, trying to corral the rebound.
Number 23, Mitchell Olsen. That's his second.
That's the second foul on Olsen. Leading scorer is Paul Choate with 10, but he is just 6 of 12 at the free throw line for 6 of those points. Choate tries to get one up close, gets his own miss, and will go to the line to try and tie the game. And that's already the third on Olsen as he picks up 2 in short order. And Choate sinks the free throw. And we are tied at 28. You know, when Greater Lowell was down 7 at one point in the second quarter, as this is an air ball, and Choate can't save the rebound from going out of bounds. There were times when the Gryphons looked defeated down 7 in the second quarter, but they hung with it. But the free throw shooting absolutely has to be better. Greater Lowell shooting just over 50% the line, but Bellingham not much worse than that. They are 3 of 11. Here's a spot up 3 that is good. Michael Reisfelder on the assist from Phil Jones, and Bellingham reclaims the lead at 31-28. Choate will take a long 2, off the glass, no good, but Ortiz tracks down the rebound. 4 points, 2 rebounds for Ortiz. Luis Huertas on the court. He started out hot, but has been silent since picking up 5 quick ones in the early going of the first quarter. The third or fourth opportunity for Choate gets them back within 1, and a timeout called by TJ Shapani. Advertising opportunities are available on LSP. Get your company's message on air or on localsportsproductions.com for as little as $25 per ad. Visit localsportsproductions.com/advertising or email Sam at localsportsproductions.com for more information. 31-30 our score. Paul Choate with a game-high 15 right now. He's got all 5 for Greater Lowell this quarter. Mitchell Olsen, who's played phenomenally down low, but is 1 of 4 at the line, has picked up 3 fouls. He's on the bench. Michael Reisfelder just hit his first 3 of the ball game. He's got 5. But really, it's been Paul Choate, not much else beyond that. Huertas with 5, Ortiz with 4, Boja with 2, Moda with 2, Matandwa with 1. Greater Lowell is 8 of 15 at the line, and 3 of 11, as I mentioned, for Bellingham. Pike puts on the brakes at the free throw line, kicks it out. Shapani gives it up. Spin move by Reisfelder, not there, and the rebound by Choate. Choate waits for his offense to catch up to him. There is Mota for a wide open three. He hit a devastating step back three late in the fourth quarter against Tyngsboro. And he's back to his old antics. Jones goes down low to Reisfelder, kicks it back out. Shabani, excuse me, that's not Shabani, that is a back iron, no good. Who's going to get the rebound? It's going to be Burke, as that was Pike with the miss. Mota. Yes. 5 quick ones for Jose Mota, Luis Mota rather. And the pass thrown out of bounds. 35-31. Bellingham is led by as many as 7. Greater Lowell is led by as many as 5. Mota feeling it, drops it off for Burke. First field goal for Jacob Burke, and this is the largest lead of the game for Greater Lowell at 6. Kicked out to Jones. Over to Pike. Pike drives the baseline, drops it off for Reisfelder. Still a 2-possession game. Lazu steps into a 3! Not Lazu, excuse me, Huertas. Jones kicks it out. Shapani, yes. 8 for Shapani. This is what they paid to see. Lazu head fakes. Kicks it out to Mota. 12 to shoot. Choate. Out of the reach of Burke. Mota saves it. Takes a deep 3. Back iron, no good. Outlet pass to Pike. Dodges the defense. Blocked by Burke. And the steal by Reisfelder. Shapani, nice move. No look pass, out to Reisfelder, no good. Rebound tracked down by Jones. This blistering pace continues. Both teams feeling it right now. Reisfelder out to Pike, no. Burke can't get the rebound. Jones gets a third opportunity for Bellingham. There's Pike, runner in the lane, front iron, no good. 3 by Shapani, no! Kicked out to Huertas, yes! Greater Lowell out to its largest lead at 8. 43-35. This is the pace that Joe Kane wanted. Want LSP to tape or broadcast your team's games? Rates start just $100 per game. Also ask LSP about streaming your next gaming tournament, wedding, concert, recital, school play, meeting, or other event. Visit localsportsproductions.com/services or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. $43-35. Greater Lowell right now is outscoring Bellingham 18-7 this quarter. They've already eclipsed their they've already eclipsed their output of the first 2 quarters. They had 14 in the first quarter and 11 in the second. Out of the timeout will be Justin Creighton to trigger the inbound. We approach 2.5 to go in the third quarter. The winner will face either Hudson or Bartlett Tuesday at 7:30 at WPI. Pike kicks it out to Creighton, swung around to Shapani, goes down low for the layup, is good for Buckley. Here's a 3 by, oh my goodness! These all look like they're just gonna die short of the rim, but somehow Huertas makes it work. Huertas has 9 this quarter, he's got 14. The drive, and going to the line for 2 will be Pike. That's the second on Matandwa. And the second foul of the half on Greater Lowell. Tate Pike to the line for 2. And the free throw woes continue for the Blackhawks. Choate will replace Burke. Rims out! Rebound saved by Choate. Choate whips it down low for Moda, no! The rebound by Warren. Creighton. Shapani saves the ball, keeps possession alive, and it was kicked. Boja thought he didn't think it was going to be a kick. He thought he was getting possession. So Pike will trigger the inbound. It's a full shot clock off the kick. Long 2 is front iron, no good. The rebound blocked by Boja. Moda, offensive foul. I have that being the third foul on Moda. Shapani. One dribble and the shot from the free throw line is good for Tyler Warren. Still a 7-point game, 46-39. Lazu. And a carrying violation. Huertas and Moda are going to get a seat. Wesley Burke is back in for Greater Lowell. So is Jose Lazu. Under a minute to play. Shapani. Around the arc, goes into the corner. Creighton drives. Front iron, no good. Rebound by Matandwa. Shot clock and game clock are about even. Matandwa picks up the dribble, goes out to Choate. Choate looking to his left, now to his right. He can hold for the last shot. 6 seconds. Choate, no. Rebound Shapani, off the glass. Greater Lowell started to stall a little bit there, the latter stages of the third quarter. But we go to the fourth quarter with a great finish brewing, with the Greater Lowell Gryphons leading the Bellingham Blackhawks 46-39 in this MIAA Division III Boys Central Boys Basketball quarterfinal.
And more. To learn more about LSP and how to buy a DVD of tonight's game, see Sam Feely at the table in front of the bleachers at the end of the game. And be sure to tell it to follow LSP on the web on localsportsproduction.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, Teespring, LSP37, Snapchat, LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel.
You can follow LSP on the web at localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, Teespring, LSP37, Snapchat, LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. And thank you, everybody, for getting us to over 200 YouTube subscribers. We'll give away another LSP t-shirt of the winner's choice once we get to 250 subscribers. Phil Jones will trigger the inbound as it's Bellingham ball to start the fourth quarter. Here we go. Shapani with 8. Looking to his right. Picks up the dribble against Huertas. Now Pike. Looking for some space. Goes back to Shapani. 12 to shoot. Back to Pike. Pike from the free throw line. Nearly traveled. Gives it up to Shapani. No good. And Choate gets the rebound. And a foul. And the foul's on Warren. And that's the third on Warren. And the third foul of the half on Bellingham. Mota gets into the front court. Wild layup, not there. Burke gets the rebound. Not there for the stick back. And a foul on Huertas. That'll be the third on Luis. You don't have to force a turnover that bad, do you? Pike hands it off to Jones. Back out to Shapani, touch pass, Pike, 3! Off the side iron. Out of bounds, off of Pike. Seven minutes to go. 7-point game. Mota will bring it up court. Finds Choate. Choate crosses. Drops it down low for Burke. Yes! Jump ball will give possession to Greater Lowell.
Jump ball.
Inbound pass comes to Choate. Don't want to push off now. Hands it off to Huertas. Steps back. No. Olsen gets the rebound. In the corner. There is Olsen driving the baseline, loses the handle, out of bounds to Greater Lowell. Reisfelder's going to check back in. Full court press being employed here by Bellingham, but they peel off quickly. Mota.
Stay in the paint. Stay in the paint.
Goes to his right. Hands it off to Huertas. He's not going to shoot it from there, is he? No look pass, not there. Ortiz gets the rebound, not there. Quickly up ahead for the deuce by Olsen, his first field goal. Mota. Huertas. Money! That ball is in the air for a millennium and it goes down. 10-point game with 5 minutes to go. Shapani. No good. Blocked by Choate. Not there. Burke rips it away. Mota. Yes! Jones. Spot up three in the corner by Shapani, not there. Burke has it, at least temporarily, but it's taken away by Jones. Shapani, step back, rims out, Choate with the rebound. Mota pressing, nice move, not there. Burke tries to get the rebound. Jump ball, it'll be Bellingham ball. 12-point game with 4:10 to go. Ortiz gets a rest. He'll be replaced by Boja. Jones. Going to his right. Shapani set up in the corner. There's Reisfelder. Spins. And one. And the foul is on Burke, and that's his second. Fifth foul of the half on Greater Lowell. Reisfelder, now with 10, trying to make it 11. But it's not there. And unable to handle the rebound is Olsen. The free throws continue to doom Bellingham. Full court press by Bellingham. Only 4 seconds to get ahead, but stolen by Jones. Finds Reisfelder. And just like that, the lead is down to 8. Burke gets it ahead to Huertas! No! Rebound tap to Jones. Hands it off to Pike. Stolen by Mota! Spin move! Out of bounds! .3:15 to go in an 8-point game. And Joe Kane is going to try and settle his boys down with a timeout. Gryphons have 2 timeouts left. Bellingham only has only taken 1. They have 4 left. The LSP store is now open. Get yourself a DVD copy of most LSP video broadcasts or one of several different designs of stickers or shirts, including the LSP hoodie and the Never Concede collection. Visit localsportsproductions.com/store after the game to place your order. $17 for Luis Huertas. 9 for Luis Mota. $15 for Paul Choate. 8 for Corey Shapani. 10 for Michael Reisfelder. 5 for Phil Jones, 3 for Mitchell Olsen, 8 for Tate Pike. Greater Lowell still a little off the pace they want it to be. Choate gets the inbound pass. Back to Mota. Mota, pretty much a full shot clock for the Gryphons to work with. They don't have to rush a shot. Huertas over to Matandwa. Mota in the corner, steps back, 3, no. Burke's there for the rebound, and a foul on the ground. And it's on Creighton. It's on Creighton or? No, I thought I saw him throw up a 10, but Creighton's not on the floor. But the inbound pass is stolen by Jones. Jones can cut it to a 2-possession game here. Under 3 minutes to play. Pass stolen by Burke. Choate will bring it up court. Steps back. Now drives. A foul on the ground on Bellingham. And the foul's on Pike. And bench warning has been issued to Bellingham. Huertas is going to trigger the inbound. Find Ortiz. Choate whips it over to Huertas. Finds Mota. Mota draws another foul. And it's the 4th on Pike. So Greater Lowell 1-1 after this inbound. Who's going to take the inbound for Greater Lowell? It's going to be Mota. He's got to delay as he needs to lace up his shoes. All right, Mota to trigger the inbound, goes out to Choate. Full shot clock to work with for Greater Lowell as we approach 2 minutes to go. Drops it off for Burke. Rims out. Ortiz with the rebound, loses the handle. Out of bounds to Greater Lowell. Mota will trigger the inbound again. Lob it out to Choate. Choate finds a lane and draws another foul. The foul is on Creighton. That's the 7th on Creighton, 2nd on Creighton, and the 7th on Bellingham. Choate back irons the free throw. And the rebound by Reisfelder. All these opportunities for Greater Lowell to pad their lead. They haven't been able to do that. This is keeping Bellingham in striking distance. And there is the 4th on Huertas. And the 6th on Greater Lowell. Jones to trigger the inbound, goes into the corner for a spot-up 3. That is front iron, no good. The rebound by Choate avoids going out of bounds. Huertas kicks it out. Mota, no. Rebound of the stick back for Burke. Back up to a 10-point lead. Under a minute and a half to go. Rebound Choate. And a foul.
Foul number 15, Phil Jones, his second, 8th on
Second foul on Jones. That'll send Choate to the line again. That's the 8th foul on Bellingham rather. This is 1-1 for Paul Choate. Back iron. Ortiz gets the rebound, can't get the stick back. And a foul on Ortiz. That's the 3rd on Ortiz.
Josh Ortiz, that's his 3rd, 7th on the team. Shooting 1-1, number 20, Jake Buckley.
So Jack Buckley to the line for a 1-1. He's 1 of 2 at the line. Substitution coming, but it's for the shooter. Buckley makes the first one. Cuts the lead to 9 with 1:14 to go, this to make it 8. Not there. The rebound by Mota. And a foul. This will send Mota for to the line for.
Michael Reisfelder, that's his 2nd, 9th on the team.
Second foul on Reisfelder. Mota to the line for 1-1. This is his first trip to the line. Going to put Burkett Ortiz on the line with Greater Lowell. 1-1 for Mota. Sinks the first one. Gets the lead back up to 10. Matondwa's going to come in for Huertas. And now the second free throw for Mota. Sinks it. Boy, I know who I'm giving the ball to out of the inbounds if I'm Joe Kane. Rims out, rebound Ortiz. He's not the one you want getting to the line if you're Joe Kane, and he preserves that by getting the timeout. LSP's next broadcast is tomorrow afternoon at 2:55 p.m. when the Lawrence Academy Spartans host the Governors Academy in the NEPSAC Girls Basketball Class B semifinals. Watch the game live at localsportsproductions.com/live, then stream the game the next day at localsportsproductions.com/on-demand or on the LSP YouTube channel, or buy a DVD of the game at the LSP store. Well, actually, you can't buy a DVD of the NEPSAC of tomorrow's game. NEPSAC rules, sorry. So an 11-point game. And a foul called. And it'll be Huertas going to the line.
Foul on number 4, Michael Reisfelder, that's his 3rd, double bonus.
So double bonus the rest of the way for Greater Lowell as Reisfelder picks up his 3rd foul. And Huertas to the line for 2. Sinks it. Huertas' shooting form is so bizarre. He just jerks up, and then the ball just floats in the air for what seems like forever, and yet he's such a good shooter. A little shimmy, and he sinks it. It's incredible. Huertas will get a seat. And it'll be Shapani to walk the dog and pick it up, quickly get it to Bassett. Out to Jones for a deep three, no good. Rebound Burke. Moda has the ball, gets it ahead to Matandwa. He'll dribble out some clock and take the foul.
Foul number 10, Justin Creighton.
That's the third on Creighton. Double bonus for Matandwa, who was 1 of 2 for his only point of the game at the line tonight. Sinks the first one. And off the court come the Bellingham seniors. The Bellingham bench urging on the student section to cheer on their seniors. But it is a senior-laden team, and this is not how they wanted to go out, as Matandwa sinks both free throws. This is Evan LaRoche. Crosses to his left, will drive, pull one off the glass, no good. Ortiz with the rebound, and he draws a foul on Ben Euclid. Or did he call timeout? Oh, excuse me, a timeout called. So the Gryphons out of timeouts, but at this point it doesn't really matter, as they will go on.
We'll play on Tuesday, 3-5 at WPI against the winner of the Hudson-Bartlett game.
Tuesday at 7:30 at WPI, it is Greater Lowell versus either Hudson or Bartlett. And we are going to have that game live for you here on LSP. 7:25 broadcast time, 7:30 tip for Greater Lowell versus either Hudson or Bartlett. So some of the Wesley Burke, King Mondier, Corey Siemens are on the floor. 29.7 seconds to go, and a whistle is foul away.
Number 22, Evan LaRoche.
Evan LaRoche picked up the foul. So it'll be someone whose name I don't have, number 2 for Greater Lowell. Hold on a second. Ajani! Who is this? Oh, it's Vision May. Okay, I got it. It's Vision May. He's listed on the program as number 0. He sinks 1 of 2. And Greater Lowell is really halftime made a difference. You know, you talk about halftime adjustments, that's exactly what you talk about. Evan LaRoche sinks the 3 to cut to a 13-point game with 15.8 seconds to go. TJ Shapani not giving in just yet, as LaRoche gets the 3, his first bucket of the game. You don't want visions of Northern Iowa, Texas A&M from a couple of years ago if you're Greater Lowell, but just get the inbound pass in, just take the foul, hit your foul shots. You'll be on your way to WPI. My backyard, well, my current backyard, didn't grow up in Worcester. I live and work in Worcester now. Be interesting if the Greater Lowell girls advance to to Wednesday's Division IV Central sectional semifinal because the venue is was right around the corner from my place at Clark. But it'll be Wednesday at WPI, and Bellingham not out of the huddle yet. Now they are. It'll be Corey Siemens to trigger the inbound. Gets it to Vision May. He draws the foul. 13.6 to go. Caden Christensen is on the floor as well for Greater Lowell. King Mondier and Vision May back to the line for 2 free throws. Oh, back iron that one.
Tim Garamini, that's his first double.
Not there, but the rebound. And Corey Siemens commits the foul with 8.4 to go.
Now on number 2, Vision May, that is his first. 8th on the team.
That was actually May's.
22,
Ben Euclid front irons the free throw. Well, the Gryphons got to 60. That's what they wanted. Euclid hits the free throw. And that does it. Greater Lowell gets the win, 62-50. All right, we're gonna stick here as we hope to get a word with Coach Kane. And hey, Coach, let's try to get it. We're going to get a word with Coach Kane and his player of the game. We'll let him nominate player of the game, but that's between Choate and Boja, really. As Greater Lowell, and there is a Johnny Phillip, who has resisted my attempts to try and recruit him for color commentary. I don't really have anything to blackmail him into doing it for me. I'm joking. All right, we're gonna wait for Coach Kane. Coach, over here. Can you get either Luis or Paul? Can you get who do you want, Luis or Paul? No. Saeed, tilt down so you can see us. See me and Coach. Get back on camera. Tilt down so you can see me and Coach, okay? Don't really have a control room that we can put instructions into, excuse me, folks, can you move, please? There's a camera right behind you. Yep. All right. See you Tuesday, Sally. Hopefully Wednesday too. Here you go. All right. It's just all right. Well, we'll do this one at a time. Let me just turn it up. You in there, Coach? Yep. Hang on a second. Can you do that again? No. Can you hear yourself?
I can't hear it either.
Hang on a second. Oh, that's the problem. You good now?
No.
No, I can hear you.
Oh, good.
Okay. So, wow. They say halftime is all about adjustments, and that's really what happened. Like midway through the second quarter, when you guys were down 7. Excuse me. Can you folks move, please? Sir.
Excuse me? Yo. Excuse me?
Okay. There we go. All right. This is the worst. They say halftime is all about adjustments, and midway through the second quarter, you guys were down 7, and it kind of looked like you guys were defeated. What did you do at halftime, and that led you to come out on fire in the second half?
Fuertes can shoot, so we let him shoot. Choke was unbelievable. So these guys played hard. So we didn't make too many adjustments. They were in foul trouble. I didn't think they could. No disrespect to them, but they couldn't keep up their speed.
Yeah.
And once he starts shooting like that, he's going to the rim. Motor, it's hard to stop us. So.
Yeah, and the free throw line, I figured was going to, when it started out with both teams struggling at the free throw line, I feared it was going to come down to that. And I remember a couple of years ago in the Division III Central Final against Bartlett, you guys, I don't think made a free throw the entire game, but this game, you hit the free throws when it mattered, and they were the ones struggling.
Yeah, these guys were sophomores then. Experience means a lot, and I think these guys realized they want to get back there. So it's a credit to them.
All right, thanks, Coach. Let's pass it on. To Luis. Luis, explain something to me. What is it with your shooting form? You just do the most subtle flick. The ball stays up there for a millennium, and it goes down every time. When you shoot like that and you're on fire, is that like a demoralizing weapon against your opponents?
Yeah, I just keep on practicing using it. I take my time at the gym all the time, always shooting around outside my house. I give credit to my mom. She always helps me, pushes me better. And yeah, I just shoot the ball. Yeah.
You had 5 quick ones in the first quarter, and then you got into foul trouble. What did you do in the second half? Did it just take that one shot, that first 3 to really get you going? Is that how it usually is?
I knew I had to shoot. That was my job. I give credit to my teammates. They tell me to shoot the ball, and I just shoot. That's all.
All right. Let's pass it on to Paul. Paul, I hope I'm not. Hang on a second. I just gotta adjust the camera. I hope I'm not exaggerating too much when I call you like a double-double or triple-double machine, but you were the leading scorer at halftime, but you were 6 of 12 at the free throw line, and you weren't capitalizing at the field, and 50% for the free throw line is obviously not where you want to be. So talk about your turn to talk about the second half adjustments and how the offense began to click through you and Luis and Luis actually.
I know. Once I start getting going, a lot of teams like to focus on me because once I'm in the game and I'm focused, it's hard to stop because I could just get to the basket, kick out. I got good vision, and I could jump out the gym.
You didn't jump out the gym like you did against Tingsboro the other day. And I was telling Paul before the game, it was like I sure hope you do that between the legs dunk you were doing in practice in the game. I just would just die of bliss if I saw that in a live game. But so it's either Hudson or Bartlett. If it's Bartlett, it's a chance for revenge from 2 years ago. Yeah. What's the mindset against both those opponents?
They lost all their seniors. We were just starting. We were sophomores then. Yeah. And they had a team full of seniors. They're gone. We're coming heavy.
All right. I'll see you Tuesday night.
All right. You too.
All right. Yep. Wow. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. So Paul Choate's ready. They feel they have the experience in their corner, and we'll see if that is the case Tuesday night at WPI. We'll have that game here for you on LSP starting at 7:25. So with that said, this has been a presentation of Local Sports Productions, serving Greater Boston student-athletes since 2011. Copyright 2018, unauthorized redistribution of any portion of this broadcast, 2019, unauthorized redistribution of any portion of this broadcast without the express written permission of Local Sports Productions is strictly prohibited. Here, I'll face you guys. LSP's next broadcast tomorrow afternoon, 2:55 p.m., when the Lawrence Academy Spartans host the Governor's Academy in the NEPSAC Girls Basketball Class B semifinals. Watch the game live at localsportsproductions.com/live, then stream the game the next day at localsportsproductions.com/on-demand. And you can buy a DVD of this game, but not tomorrow's game, at the LSP store. And be sure to follow LSP on the web, localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, and Teespring, LSP37, Snapchat, LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. Once again, the final score, From Greater Lowell Tech in Tingsboro, Mass, the Greater Lowell Gryphons 62 and the Bellingham Blackhawks 50. For Saeed Vasugi on camera, my name is Sam Feely, reminding you freelance isn't free. Thanks for tuning in.